Hey everybody, how's it going? This is Darrin Goodman from GuitarControl.com bringing you this video lesson. Today I want to show you just the very beginning opening little riff from Roundabout by Yes. This was a riff that when I was first learning how to play guitar, I'd hear it like on the radio and stuff, and I just thought it sounded so cool and I wanted to be able to play it. And I just never learned it for like the longest time. And then I finally learned it and, used to play it a lot. Then I actually just kind of forgot about it. So I had a private student actually bring it up just recently. And so I decided that I would share it with you guys. So this lesson is really aimed at beginners. It's not the whole song. It's not even like the whole last fast part of the intro. It's just the really basic thing with the natural harmonics and stuff, just because it sounds really nice and it's fairly easy to play. So this is kind of, thinking of you beginners out there for this one. So be sure to click on the link in the description for the tabs, and let's get close up and take a look at this. All right, so like I said, this has natural harmonics in it. So for those of you that don't know what a natural harmonic is, it's these pitches you make just by touching the string. You're not actually fretting, pressing down on it, and they're kind of just everywhere. But the really nice and clear ones that you can find at the 5th and the 7th and the 12th fret, where we're going to be looking at it today. So when you're doing this, you don't want, like I said, you're not pressing down on the string, you're just touching it. And you don't want to go like, so we're here at the 12th fret, so you don't want to go like you're fretting the note in between the fret wire. You actually want to be right on top of the fret wire. So you just touch the string, and then when you pick, if you leave your finger there, you can hear it, but it's kind of muffled. It kind of sounds like it's palm muted a little bit. So what you have to do is pluck the string and then remove your finger almost simultaneously. It's just like, you're a millisecond behind on lifting it off. So it takes a little bit of practice to be able to get that where you can get the timing on it right. So, don't get discouraged by it if it's it's a little challenging at first, but you'll be able to get it. I mean, like lots and lots of people use these all the time. I did another lesson that you can find in the channel on Red Barchetta by Rush, and it has lots of natural harmonics in it. So if you want something that's really going to give you, a good practice, good workout for playing your natural harmonics, check out that lesson. All right, so we start off. We're going to be, and I'm playing this with my fingers, by the way. It's not really a finger picking song per se, but it's just easier to play it with your fingers for a lot of the parts on it. So we're going to be playing the natural harmonic on the 12th fret on the 6th, 3rd, and 2nd and 1st strings. So my thumb will be playing the 6th string, my first finger will be playing the 3rd string, my second finger the 2nd string, and 3rd finger 1st string. So you want to you're going to pluck the 6th string and then followed immediately by the 3rd, 2nd, and 1st. So let's just actually take a look at what the right hand is doing right there, just so you have a better idea. So on this part for my right hand, here I got the thumb. So I'm down with the thumb, and then I'm plucking upwardly with my other fingers. Whoops. Like that. All right, so moving along, we start off with the harmonic thing. Now you're going to want to go over and you're going to put your first finger on the 3rd fret of the 1st string, your second finger on the 5th fret, and your 4th finger on the 7th fret. Now some people like to do it this way, like they go 1st, 3rd finger, and then 4th finger, but it's for me it's a lot more comfortable to go this way. So either way, whichever way is more comfortable for you is fine. And we're going to play the 7th fret, and then we're going to start on 5 and do a pick 5 hammered, or excuse me, let me try that again. Okay, so we're going to pluck the 7, and then we go to 5 and do a hammer on and pull off back to 5, and then a pull off to 3. So you got, and then follow that with the 7th fret on the 2nd string back to the 5th fret of the 1st string. So we start off with the harmonic. And now it, in a sense, just starts over, but it's just got a slight variation. Now we hit that harmonic on the 6th string first, and then on the first 3 strings. And then back to that riff again. But this time, we don't go back to the 1st string right there. We got the starting on 7, and then 5, hammer to 7, pull off to 5 and 3, to the 7th fret on the 2nd string, and then now we go to the 4th fret on the 3rd string, and we pick that and do a hammer to the 5th fret and then to the 7th fret. And then the same thing on the 4th string. So, and then end that on the 3rd fret of the 5th string. So these notes right there that were it's like we're going straight, straight into, notes that are right into the G major scale. All right, so that's the 2nd staff. So again, the 2nd staff. And then we do the harmonic on the 12th fret again, followed by the first 3 strings. 7, hammer from 5, pull off back to 5 and 3. 7 on the 2nd string, back to 5 on the 1st string, and then back to the 7th fret on the 2nd string. And then from there it goes into this like really cool, a little more complicated ending of that, and then it goes into the the main meat and potatoes of the song. But like I said, this lesson was kind of more aimed at beginners, so we're not going to get into all of that. So work on this part, play it. It sounds cool. It's fun. It's very recognizable. You play it. People like, even if they're not familiar with the song, it's like everybody's heard that riff. I've never played it before and had anybody go, "Oh, I've never heard that." They're all like, "Oh, I've heard that before." Like I said, but they may not know what it is, but it's definitely recognizable. So let's just run through that whole sequence one more time. Whoops. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed that and you got something out of it. Like I said, this was, it's aimed at the beginners, so, I know there's going to be a lot of people out there that are going to be like, hey, where's the rest of it? Where's that next part? And, if there's a response and, people want it, then, we'll probably do it. So that being said, leave a comment, down below. Let me know if anything you'd like to be covered by me or any of the other teachers here at Guitar Control. Leave me a thumbs up if you like the video. Be sure to subscribe to the channel and get the tabs, follow along. It makes it a lot easier. All right, until next time.